Marie Josee Talou sends a serious warning to the women of the sprint world. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, to drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready, yep. Good to go. Well, Marie Josee Talou, the Ivory Coast sensation, the fastest woman in Africa, she threw down the gauntlet this weekend at the Pure Athletics Sprint Elite Meet, winning the women's 100 and 200 meters in impeccable style and making a huge statement to the female sprinters, elite sprinters of the track and field world. She won the 100 meters in a very impressive time. In fact, the second fastest run for the year so far, a time of 10.78. This was a legal run as the wind was plus 0.9 meters per second.
Nope, you did.
That was a seriously impressive run. She came back and won the 200 meters in a time of 22.31. Again, the wind was legal. It was plus 1.5 meters per second.
We gotta move, man!
Now, recently we reported on her winning at the Oxy Invitational in Los Angeles. She won the women's 100 meters in a time of 11.05 in a plus 1.2 win. And she won the 200 meters in the season's best then of 22.45 seconds in a plus 0.1 wind. Now, Marie Josee Talou has her work cut out for her because of the likes of people like Julian Alfred, who will be a factor and is already a factor. This young lady, Sha'Carri Richardson of the United States. Alana Reid, who should be counted amongst this list of fastest. Dina Asher-Smith of Great Britain. Aaliyah Hobbs of the United States. Clearly, Elaine Thompson-Herah, second fastest female all-time in 100 meters. Definitely Shericka Jackson, the superwoman of Jamaica. And of course, this young lady, Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. I've been saying for some time now, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who's saying this, that this young lady, whose personal best in the 100 meters, she scored last year in the Diamond League, running an astounding 10.72, making her, I think, 6th or 7th fastest, tied all-time in the 100 meters women, tied with Sha'Carri Richardson of the United States. Now, this throwing down of the gauntlet means that she's getting all ready in her season. 10.78 is a really serious time. Really serious. Remember, I believe Sha'Carri Richardson won in Doha in 10.77 and the entire world is agog. So this is not a time to scoff at. It is still relatively early, and we're seeing her progress. That 11.05 has been cut down to 10.78. Talou is always dangerous and always a factor. Now, I concede that this year, as in many recent years, certainly since the pandemic, the depth of female sprinting talent is remarkable, and we still have not yet seen Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce open her season. We know that Shericka Jackson will only continue to improve. Sha'Carri Richardson has already thrown down the gauntlet. I believe, and I've said this repeatedly, that if Elaine Thompson-Herah is healthy, she's virtually unbeatable. Uh, Julian Alfred is improving and improving. She just ran 10.84. Aaliyah Hobbs, 10.86, I believe, is her season's best thus far. We have a very, very competitive season ahead of us. And we know that young Alana Reed has ran 10.92. And I believe if pressed on the right track, she can probably run even faster than that. She did it very early in the season. So we have a heck of a season ahead of us. But make no doubt about it. Marie-Josee Talu of the Ivory Coast has made a statement. That 10.78 was heard by her compatriots, by her rivals across the entire globe. That, at this point, legally is the second fastest run by a female 100-meter athlete thus far for the entire 2023 season. And we're really going to see the fireworks, so to speak, by July. We're in the middle of May, June, July. It's still early enough, and I think this young lady is only going to get better. I've been saying this for quite some time, that Talu is one to watch. You cannot take her lightly. I am a fan. I do believe that she's super talented, and she's like Shelley and Fraser Price. She's only getting faster. I mean, honestly, her 10.72 pleasantly surprised me last year. I am not going to joke. It pleasantly did. And if she's already running this early out of July into August, she's already laying down a 10.78. She was meters ahead of that entire field. You could see it very, very clearly in that video. We are talking about an athlete that is one to watch. Now, this means that the season is going to be even more interesting than 2021, which was pretty interesting. But then, of course, we had Elaine Thompson-Herah, who at that time was pretty much unbeatable. Only Shelley and Fraser Price managed to beat her. Last year, same thing. Only Shericka Jackson was able to beat Shelley and Fraser Price. We have not seen anyone emerge as a dominant personality so far. Almost week to week, we have someone else who runs the new world's leading time. So this is going to be a heck of a season. I still believe, maybe I'm a little prejudiced, that if Shelley and Fraser Price is healthy, if Shericka Jackson continues to improve, as we know she will, and if Elaine Thompson-Herah is healthy, these women are virtually unbeatable, unless they're running against themselves. I must concede that 10.77 by Sha'Carri Richardson says she's a factor. A 10.78 by this young lady, Marie-Josee Talu, is certainly a factor. And anything can happen in athletics. I mean, that's the nature of the beast, and that's why it's so interesting. So Marie-Josee Talu just threw down and made a huge statement, running the world's second fastest 100 thus far by a woman for the 2023 season in legal wind, a time of 10.788. She just sent a warning to all female, top-tier female sprinters across the globe. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you're royals, kings and queens. Bless us!